Hi, my name is Vero Enjelina Saragih with ID number 047, and here in this video I will explain about 7 aspects in crush culture between two nations, and I make this video for my mid-test of cross culture understanding. First is social values. In general, Americans believe that money can solve everything. Self-inflicted wealth is a good signal of superiority, and that people who work hard are the better than those people who don't. They also hate poverty and value of hard work. In Indonesia, especially people living in rural areas, still work have a high values of togetherness. Second is role and status. Culture guides the roles a person will play, including who communicates with whom, what they communicate, and in how they communicate. For example, in countries that are growing like Indonesians, by early women in the business world is relatively low. Meanwhile, the business world in development countries such as United States and Europe, the roles of women in the business world is quite strong. Third is decision making. In developed countries such as the United States and Canada, executives always try to be as fast and efficient as possible in making important decisions. Generally, top managers are concerned with a major decisions, while more details matters are left to the manager, who is more subordinate. Fourth is time concept. Most of the populations of developed countries have realized that time is very valuable. To save time, United States and German executives made efficient business plans by focusing on specific tasks for a certain period. Because time is very limited in communicating, they tend to get to the point and quickly. This differs from executives from Latin America and Asian, especially Indonesian, who generally view time as relatively flexible. Fifth, communication distance concept. As a matter of time, maintaining communications distance differ for different cultures. When conducting business talks, US and Canadian executives maintain a distance of about 5 feet from the other person. However, for German or Japanese, Indonesian also, they communicate distance was felt to be less close. Sixth, cultural context. One of the various ways people convey their message to others is very much determined by the cultural context. In a high cultural context, such as North Korea or Taiwan, people are less dependent on verbal communications, but more dependent on non-verbal communication. In carrying out conversations that they tend to convey messages indirectly, accompanied by expressions or body movements. In low cultural contexts such as United States and Germany, people are highly dependent on verbal communications. Seventh, body language. Differences in body language are often a source of misunderstanding across cultures. Oftentimes, people need to be aware of the words spoken with their body movement in order to know what they really mean. For example, the American and Canadian, also Indonesian, no signal by moving their heads left and right, but in Bulgarians, nodding their heads up and down. I think until here my presentation for my mid-test of cross-cultural understanding. Thank you for watching. See you.